If you hate doing lunges, but you still want to build lean and tight, strong legs, then follow along because this workout is for you. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to complete each of the exercises in this low impact leg workout. All you have to do is grab a chair or a bench, or you could even use your couch and a set of dumbbells. Just follow along and I'll guide you along the way. Find a chair or a bench, and I want you to grab a dumbbell and hold it at your chest. Standing in front of the chair or the bench with your feet slightly outside of shoulder width. From there, I want you to sit down so your butt is going to touch the chair and then return to standing. We are just going to be practicing some chair squats. Feel free to either do this body weight if you feel like it might take some time to build up to doing some weight, or grab a heavy dumbbell and follow along. Hold a dumbbell in both hands and stand with your feet shoulder width apart. From here, we're gonna go into our Romanian deadlifts, and here is the trick. I want you to think of pushing your butt back to the wall behind you. And as you're doing that, keep the dumbbells close to your legs so that they are just dragging up and down your legs. And it's okay to have a slight bend in the knee. This is going to make it a lot more comfortable. You should feel this tension in the back of your hamstrings, your glutes, and even a little bit of your low back, but mostly in your glutes and your hamstrings. Those are going to be the primary muscle groups working in this movement. Hold on to a chair or even a wall, and from here I want you to place all of your weight on your left leg. Then we're going to raise our right leg straight out to the side. And when you're doing this, I want you to think of using the side of your glute to pull your leg up. Really focus on using those sides of your glutes, that small muscle in the side. You can even press on the side of your butt. I know it feels silly, but that can help to really create more mind to muscle connection. Find a stable chair or bench, and from here I want you to place your upper back, your shoulder blades on the bench. Then take a heavy dumbbell and place it on your hips. Make sure your feet are a little bit outside of shoulder width, and you want to make sure that your feet are underneath your knees so that your knees and ankles are straight in line with each other. Then from here you're going to bridge your hips up, and we're going to repeat our hip thrust. Place a moderately heavy dumbbell behind your neck, resting on your shoulders. From here, I want you to take your right foot and leave it flat on the floor, and then prop your left foot up behind you, almost as a kickstand. This is a B stance. Then from here, we're going to use that same form that we did with the Romanian deadlift. You're going to push your butt back towards the wall behind you. And you want to think of your upper body becoming parallel to the floor. Just go down as far as you can comfortably. Hold one dumbbell up at your chest, and we're going to get into that B stance position again. So your right foot is flat on the floor and your left foot is propped behind you like a kickstand. From here, I want you to have 80% of your weight on your front foot, and you are going to squat down as deep as you comfortably can to perform a kickstand squat. This move is really going to target your quads and some of your glutes as well.
Let's pretend this isn't my life. Let's pretend it was a great night. Let's pretend that it was real nice. Let's pretend that it's a movie. Let's pretend that it's a story. Let's pretend that it was glorious. Cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real worth. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world, yeah, that's where I do my best work. That's where I put myself first. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world. In the imaginary. Can you imagine for me? In the imaginary. Can you imagine for me? Let's pretend that it's a dream life. Let's pretend that it's a dream house. Let's pretend that it's all good vibes for once. Let's pretend that it's a safe place. Let's pretend that it's a safe haven. While the outside world just keeps fading. Oh, cause that's where I do my best work. That's where I see my real worth. In fiction you just can't get hurt. In the imaginary world, yeah, that's where I do my best work. That's where I put myself first. That's where in fiction you just can't get hurt.